No, man, I think that it's crazy when people get upset about that stuff because the people who get upset about that stuff value liberty and freedom so much, and they want to live their lives undeterred by anyone's rules.
But they think that the company that they like is giving into the woke agenda. That's what it is.
There's no woke agenda.
A lot of companies are using this person.
Yeah.
There's more than one company. There's like a bunch of them, like Nike and a bunch of other stuff.
Also, she's pretty. I get it. No, I mean, I see nothing wrong.
Good luck.
Well, it's finally happened. Dylan Mulvaney has finally snapped, realizing the 15 minutes of fame is over after disastrously, taking down Bud Light, disastrously also Nike, as Dylan Mulvaney signed a massive contract with Nike, and Nike has now begun laying off thousands of people. And, well, the brand destroyer is fulfilling their destiny of destroying woke brands. In fact, I'm becoming a big fan of Dylan now. Took down Bud Light, it's taken down Nike. Absolutely love to see it. Every brand that has hired this individual has suffered terrible consequences. And I'm absolutely here for it. In fact, in April 2023, Dylan Mulvaney signed a contract with Nike to promote their products. Some say Dylan received upwards of $150,000 for each Instagram post related to Nike products. Let's see how that worked out for Nike. As of February 18th, 2024, so that's yesterday, quote, Nike has begun mass layoffs of about 1,600 employees. President and CEO John Donahoe said on Thursday, company-wide email obtained by WFAA. Nike has also just lost Tiger Woods after 27 years. Why do these companies keep making such terrible decisions? Of course, Nike never really shied away from the woke stuff with their kneeling and giving Colin Kaepernick never did anything, $200 million, all this kind of stuff. But the 15 minutes is up. The window is closing. Look at Bud Light. Bud Light sales down nearly 30% year over year as rivals continue to climb. This isn't the initial report. This isn't the initial pushback. This is right now. It is still down 30%. It never recovered. It spent all that money pumping money into distributors, all that money on a America Super Bowl ad. And as you can see, the stock is not doing well over the past 5 days. It is down several dollars. Of course, it had been trending back up in early February, but it has now relinquished all of that. And of course, back at a near all-time low right now, or near 3-month low. Still way better at 6-month because it was down at $52 a share. Now it's dropping back down, but we'll see. Then Dylan Mulvaney branded Unhinged for bizarre late-night TikTok rant 1 year after the Bud Light fiasco, insisting she's got projects in the pipeline and her 15 minutes of fame is not over.
15 minutes almost over, says user 9704035144775. I'm just looking at my clock.
I'm looking at your mustache.
It's been a little longer than 15 minutes, darling. And seeing that I'm slating things out 2 to 3 years from now that will come out in 2 to 3 years, I think it might be a little bit longer. Longest 15 minutes of your life. Love you.
15. Trans TikToker Dylan Mulvaney posted a late night rant nearly a year after the Bud Light debacle in which Dylan insists Dylan has plenty of work lined up for 50, and the 15 minutes of fame is not over. Do you remember everyone posted pictures of all the people that paid money to see Dylan Mulvaney talk at that university? And it turns out it was like 3 people. There are a lot of people that are famous on the internet only. There are a lot of weirdos who probably followed Dylan We all know that, almost in general, that TikTok pushes degenerate content on pliable minds in the United States. But that's neither here nor there. But Dylan insists they have tons of work lined up for the next couple of years. I haven't seen a single new thing. Mulvaney, whose tie-up with beer maker last year sparked a costly boycott from conservatives, was reacting angrily to an online critic who had declared their 15 minutes almost over. Wearing pajamas, rolling around in the bed, repeating themselves, Mulvaney rebuffed the troll, pretending to look at a wristwatch, saying, "I think it's been a little longer than 15 minutes, darling." Have the surgery, Dylan. Have the surgery. You have all the money, right? You complete your journey. Wearing pajamas. Oh, yeah. Mulvaney insisted their career is progressing despite the Bud Light backlash. It's not. Which saw the beverage lose its perch as America's best-selling beer. Also, have you seen any more Dylan Mulvaney Nike ads? I haven't. Now, this website ran a poll. Is Dylan Mulvaney's 15 minutes of fame over? 95% of people said yes. 97% of people said yes or not sure. Only 3% think that there's staying power here. Pulling the phone to their face, Mulvaney concluded in a creepy voice, "The longest 15 minutes of your life." The post has been viewed 1.4 million times and received nearly 2,500 comments, many from diehard fans who say they're Lamau and like the sassy Dark Dylan persona. But others among the 10.2 million followers pointed to their erratic showmanship, rolling around in bed, grimacing, and repeating words in a manner that suggested they were intoxicated. "This is absolutely unhinged," posted one viewer. "Dylan, you've officially lost it." Authors said Mulvaney's 15 minutes of fame, a phrase about the empirical nature of celebrities that are associated with 1960s artist Andy Warhol, was rapidly coming to an end. "Ha, I totally forgot you existed." Wow, carry on, everyone, posted one critic. "Shh, I had to Google who you were," another user wrote. I mean, this is because essentially, I'm sure that TikTok is still forcing this content on people. How's that Bud Light stock working for you? Mulvaney is an out-of-work stage performer. Mulvaney, an out-of-work stage performer, achieved internet stardom in 2022 by launching a TikTok series, Days of Girlhood, in which Dylan documented a transition from a young man to a, quote, girl. But as far as I know, there was no transition that actually happened. No surgeries that actually happened. Now, maybe there was some sort of face smoothing thing, I think. But I think all the kibbles and bits are still where they were. Now, they made millions of dollars from endorsing cosmetics, fashion, and other products, appeared with President Joe Biden at the White House. Of course, why wouldn't our White House do that? And appeared alongside Hollywood celebrities, D-list celebrities. It came unstuck last April when they posted a video to promote a Bud Light giveaway, saying the company had sent a tall boy can with their face on it to celebrate their sex change. This irked conservatives who said a favorite beer had gone woke. They railed on social media and boycotted the drink, costing the parent company $400 million in sales, a 13.5% slump. Musician Kid Rock, NFL player Trey Waynes, and model Brie Teresi, I don't know, from high-profile faces who stoked the outrage. We all remember that. Oh, here's a picture of the people at the Young Americans Foundation at Penn State. They set up chairs to fill a room of, I don't know, maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Call it 15 in a row. 1, 2, 3, and there's hundreds and hundreds of open seats. The fallout led to devastating stretch for Bud Light, which suffered repeat double-digit revenue drops on a near weekly basis. Of course, Mulvaney went on to earn $2 million from promotional work last year, landing deals with Nike and Mac, and appeared on the Golden Globes in January. Dylan was, in December, named Forbes 30 Under 30. All this is fake, right? The reason Dylan Mulvaney was promoted, it's all AstroTurf, Fugazi, right? Like, the mainstream media wants to promote transgenderism, wants to promote wokeness, wants to promote, confusing your kids. That's not a tinfoil hat. theory. That's just watch the news. Watch who they celebrate. Watch who is getting all the press, all the camera time. Watch, what new television shows are pushing. Of course, the magazine praised, blah, 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 for a company to hire trans person, blah, 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 blah. In December, she addressed a half-empty auditorium in Penn State. Dylan addressed a half-empty auditorium in Penn State where they unveiled plans for a new one-woman show. The grift was successful. They've made millions to some degree of fame. Being a woman is hard work. I don't disagree with that. I've long said that the grift was successful. That's undeniable. They enriched themselves. Probably will never have to work again. I don't know what their net worth is, but it's definitely in the multi-millions. So what else can you say? Dylan Mulvaney made more than probably any one of us. Definitely made more than me working the system. It will be great if in a few years it came out. Remember that shop teacher that had the big fake bazooms? And then there was like this theory going around that it was like a work. Well, that would be great. It would be absolutely awesome if in 2 years Dylan came out and was like, yeah, it was all fake. It was a work. It was acting. I love, slaying women and, poon and haha, get woke, go broke. I don't know. I mean, Bud Light continues. They're hiring Shane Gillis. They partnered with the UFC, and still nobody's buying their beer. And we're not going to. It's over. But there's no denying that Dylan got rich. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you leave a like on it, and we'll talk to you again real soon.